Hello, welcome to Ghmessenger. My name is Samuel. Today I present to you one of the trending issues in Ghana, and it concerns the New Force leader. The New Force is a political movement, or you can say a political party, because they want to come into power, and it is led by Nana Kwame Bediako, aka Cheddar, aka IamFreedom, and then you can also call him Jacob Freedom Caesar. In fact, he calls himself the Prince of Africa. He says he is the Prince of Africa. And he has announced his presidential ambition. He wants to become president of Ghana. He is giving us his policies, the things that he would like to do. And of course, one of the things that he says he's going to do is that he will export the sea from Accra to Kumasi in the Ashanti region. And that is what I want us to discuss today. So I'll just play for you what he actually said and just take a listen.
Mehunu ma metu kwan makomachi mehu mahwe nkrofo okro uko Dubai omukra no na ye desert enso omukra nya epo abaho oma dreje ayade ba kwa mpese me yema Kumasi man ha se me dreje ama epo ebi abaha na yetimi de shape ni ade so de normal ba 2024 na afi ni ebetwi container 1111 from Accra harbor edi aba itema habo edi aba Kumasi ebi okra itiki be 6 hours and sana container ba ko pe wedura ebi dura no so na enoma be se half a wo container ni nyina ebi abubu abra we railway anasa we nso a within 1 hour na container 500 eduru ha say wo pese wo ship 500 so ko ba bia wa ship ko ba bi nti I'm here. I want to open the western corridor, the eastern corridor, the infrastructure. I want to build power stations, energy stations. I want to connect the gas. I want to create industrial. I want to bring technology. Let us create our own mobile phones and create our own laptops. Now, when your laptops is an exercise book and kosi bibia lithium here the ama China for ni ade nyina and then the yes ano mano what you say you plastic wa you bibia wa ebetimi aka say ya industrial na wo hwe me kra na ene me normal me yeda who say one of my biggest businesses is the industrial park efend petronia mo am betimi agogo na mahwe ade ya me shase screaming about industrialization 12-13 years ago na afekra na me kwakodi 30 and menya service no na from that time na obi abotugusa ebi mukra ba no muhume ade da no mafa no mo pese mo koye bibi basa how bibi den inse so mo be boa nkra no ne nyinu na o ka Facebook Mark Zuckerberg muni ade o mususa na o mo shase ebi mu 20 years and na Facebook obi a wa Ghana be kwai Nigeria obi adi akire bi wo hwe Bill Gates mu a o munyina o mususa na o mo shade we ase ebi mu no mo di 20 something and o mo di there's 70 something o mo kodi 80 o ma ye adwuma ne sa 50 years o mo de running we ase hanyina oba Africa akora bia it se panimu pe na otie ne kasa akora ntimi nkasa akora ni vision akora 29 kra da bio ye mprio ntina mabunu no o mahu se me so ma sorry na o mo so no no mo hwehwe obi a o wosa akoma na o wosa region na the timing is right nti nyese bia mi obi bia me de dada o mo na o mo di machi ana se bibi kra bibre minimum but adoye nkofo bi kra de omo musika na omo print t-shirts na omo boa because na omo probi a omo so obetimi agina omo begina ho ama na ono so betimi agina ho ama no because empanyifo omo di man su omo ndwene nkra ho se nko omo ndwene nkra ho a nkame no ka se nya ne se 8-9 million kra go a omo nya adwuma ebi ewe school omo nya adwuma ndwene na omo ndwene omo ho na me yenipa a me dwene nipa ho wati ase bebia me free buy no na nkopon nhyira me ma me meduru ya maduri se nkanya akoma pa na me denam na nya nyansa bi na odi ama me na me use no ye na adom bi na odi acha me na me use no ya kamenya sure so odi me beduru bebia odi meduru no.
Okay, so you're welcome back. This is what Cheddar is saying, or you can call him IamFreedom. He says that he wants to export, or he wants to transport the sea from Accra to Kumasi, and it's one of his policies, biggest policies, one of his ambitious policies for the nation. Actually, he wants to establish a port in Kumasi, so he will just dredge the sea. That's his word, the word that he used. He will dredge the sea and extend it to Kumasi. Well, this is a very, very good initiative. Oh, of course, it is a great initiative. It's a good policy to think about the people in Kumasi and the fact that you want to develop Kumasi, or let's say make it the hub of, business activities. it is good. It is very, I mean, audacious to say that you want to do something like this in Kumasi. Bring a port to Kumasi and make sure that the ships do not only go to dock in Accra but or Tema Harbor, but also it can also go to Kumasi. That is good. It is a very great initiative, and I really salute Cheddar for this great thought or this great idea, this thing that he wants to do. He wants to, bring a port to Kumasi. But here's the issue: he wants to extend or transport or export the sea. He wants to drain the sea. Not let me not use the word drain. He wants to dredge the sea and bring the sea to Kumasi. So part of the sea, or maybe I don't know how he's going to do it, but then part of the sea will be in Kumasi. And the question is it possible or it is impossible? Now, when you talk about this issue, people refer you to Dubai. And of course, Dubai was a desert, and now Dubai is the hub of tourism, and it is the 22nd most expensive place to be in the world, and the most expensive city in the United Arab Emirates. So of course, Dubai has really done well for itself. And you can talk about the world's tallest building in Dubai. You can talk about other very beautiful, fantastic projects in Dubai. And of course, these were all built from the ground up. So, of course, you can say that once Dubai has done it, we can also do it here in Ghana. So, the question is, can Jacob Freedom Caesar, let me use one name, can Cheddar do this? Is it feasible? Is it something he can do? Is it possible to do this project? Let me just give you a little bit of history about Dubai. Okay, I'm not going to go deep into anything. You can just do your research. But one of the things that people share when they hear the fact that Cheddar wants to bring the seed to Kumasi, one of the things that people share, and they try to say that because of what Dubai did, it is possible for Cheddar to also do it in Kumasi, is that Dubai has built an artificial island. So if a place or if a city like Dubai can do such a thing, where I mean it was basically desert, nothing there and all that, and they have established a whole artificial island, then it means that we can also do it here in Kumasi or in Ghana. So once again, can Cheddar do this? Is it real? Is it possible? Can he do it? This is my take. This is what I think. He won't and he cannot. He will not do it and he can't do it. Cheddar is, to me, he's sounding like a typical politician here. I mean, the fact that he wants to become president, so he wants just to say certain things to, ginger the people to vote for him and, gain power and all that, which is understood. I mean, it is very understandable for, I mean, you to share some policies or dreams that you have. Of course, we all have to dream big. But can Cheddar do it? No, he cannot. First of all, let me ask you, Cheddar is very rich, very wealthy. But whose money is he going to use to transport or export the sea? To Kumasi? Do you know how much is involved or how much will be involved to do such a project? Do you know? Now, if you compare it to Dubai, Dubai is very close to the Persian Gulf. So Dubai is already close to the sea, the Mediterranean Sea. So Dubai did not transport the sea or export the sea or dredge the sea or take the sea to a different location. It is already close to it. What Dubai did, what the architect did, is that they took sand from the Persian Gulf and filled it up so to create an artificial island. So they didn't they didn't dredge the sea and relocate it to a different place. They rather took sand, about 3 billion cubic feet of sand, and they used that to build a whole island. Now, Dubai is sitting on an oil wealth. They use a large amount from the oil wealth to do the things that they did. They took huge money to do the things that they did. Building the artificial island started in 2001, and residents, people came to settle there, or let's say they were settlers in 2007. So it took roughly 6 years to do the project. Of course, it wasn't really done completely, but it took 6 years to really put the thing up and make it of well standard so people can come and live there. First of all, Ghana does not have such rich oil background, which is to say that we borrow a lot. Even the oil that we have here in Ghana, we have to even borrow money all the time to even do this oil thing, because we export the raw material. We do not really produce nothing. We export the raw material, go outside, produce it, and bring it here. So how are we going to achieve this? How is it going to be possible? Which bank are you going to take the money from to push the sea from Accra to Kumasi and build a whole port in Kumasi? It is not possible for Cheddar to do that. He cannot do it. No, he can't. Because he will have to borrow to do that. And when you borrow to do that project, it means that you have to recoup the money so you can pay off your debt and gain profits on top of what you have done the project. Now, when you send, just to agree to disagree that he can do it, and then you send the seed to Kumasi and you build the port there, you have borrowed, and you use the borrowed, the amount that you took, or the loan, to do the project. So when you take the loan to do the project and you have to now recoup your amount that you took in order to remit the loan, so that you can now pay off your debt and start enjoying the benefits of what you have done, I want to ask you, how are you going to do it in Kumasi? Can the port alone, the fact that people can now bring their ships there, can that alone pay off the debt? Of course, it will make the place very lively, and there will be business activities and all that. But every business person wants profit. So whose money are you going to take to pay off the debt? So at the end of the day, we will still be indebted, right? Okay. Now, provided that the project is done in Kumasi, provided that it is done in Kumasi, and there is a port in Kumasi, once again, how are you going to remit the cost? Because there's no way that you can use your own money to do it. Cheddar is rich, but he will never use his own money to do it. He cannot use his own money to do it. And he wants to become president to do it. And here in Ghana, you can only serve an 8-year term. There is no way you can go beyond 8 years. In Dubai, they have a ruler, one particular person, who is the ruler over Dubai, and that person is the person they have all pledged allegiance to. So there's nothing like he will serve a certain term for another person to continue. Do you understand? There is a succession plan though, but there is nothing like that. It's not, it doesn't flow like ours, where we have to vote you into power and you will serve just 8 years in government. So can Cheddar use 4 years to do this project? It is not possible. He cannot do it. Looking at the fact that Ghana, there are other pressing needs that need to be met, and you have to apportion the the resources in order to meet all these needs, and the fact that we owe a lot. So how are you going to maneuver your way in order to bring this thing into Kumasi, where there is no sea there? It is not close to the sea. There is no sea there. So how are you going to do it in 4 years? Because it is only after 4 years that you come back and wish or pray or do whatever that you have to do, campaign and all that, so you can get an extra 4 years to continue your term, or let's say you can do the 8 year governance cycle. But it is not possible for Cheddar to do it. He cannot do it. Let me also ask again, where would the sea pass? Look at the map of Ghana and see where Ashanti Region is. See where Kumasi is. Where would the sea pass? That is, if Cheddar is going to dredge the sea and extend it to Kumasi, where would that pass? What would be the path for the sea to go to Kumasi? Where would that pass? And can it go to Kumasi without causing havoc? Can it be in Kumasi without causing any chaos? And when I talk about chaos, I mean, can it be in Kumasi without causing flood? Because you have to flood the place to be able to, get the sea there. And where are you going to create the sea? In Kumasi, where exactly are you going to create the sea? Perhaps Cheddar should come with further particulars and further details so that we can, understand what he really means by he's going to send the sea to Kumasi and build a port there and all that, because it is not possible. It can happen. When we tell you the truth, we tell you the truth. You can vote Cheddar into power right now, and I will be vindicated that he would never do it, and he cannot do it. He is just sounding political. He's just sounding like a politician who wants to gain power. It will not be feasible. It cannot be done. Not to say that it is not achievable. It can be achieved. Other places have proven to us that they can achieve certain things. But you see, it will make more sense when, let's say, there is sea in Kumasi and you are turning the sea into a port. But to say that you want to take the sea from Kumasi, some of them, let me put it that way, not to say that, he's taking everything to Kumasi, but to say that you want to direct the sea to Kumasi, it is not possible. It cannot it cannot happen. Where would it pass? He said that he would do, he will ensure that we produce our own laptops. That is good. That is a good initiative. That's something that we can do. We will produce our own mobile phones. It's something that I believe we can do. Create a technology hub. That is something that we can also do. It's feasible. These are things that we can do. But to say that you want to send the sea to Kumasi is something that cannot be done. It's something that cannot be achieved by Cheddar. He cannot do it. Let's just face the fact. Let's just tell the truth. Let's just, know that this is not something that can be done in Kumasi, and it will never happen that Kumasi will have a sea, except that, Ghana can do this without taking a loan, which is impossible because we already owe a lot. So except that we have paid all our our debts, we have paid all our debts, and we are really, really now a wealthy nation, and we want to try something like that. Maybe we can I don't know how it's going to be. I mean, are you going to build a reservoir in Kumasi and store some of the sea in Kumasi and all that? It's not possible that Cheddar can do this thing that, I mean, he's saying that he will do. It's not. It's not something that can be achieved by him. He cannot do it. He will not do it. If there are dreams that you can say, okay, well, this thing can be done, and there are dreams that you know cannot be done. Of course, this dream is a dream that cannot come to pass. Cheddar cannot send the sea to Kumasi. He cannot extend this. Even the is it Koli Lagoon, where I mean we have to dredge crown. Have they done that? Have they been able to do it? Look at our water bodies which are being destroyed or which are destroyed already. Look at them. What is it doing about them? What is he going to do about them? If you can dredge these water bodies, I mean, that will be beneficial to us than sending a sea to Kumasi and creating a port in Kumasi. How are you going to send a sea to Kumasi? Where would the sea pass? Where exactly are you going to? Where would the sea pass? So let us not just, be excited that something over ambitious like this has been communicated to us, and we are just overexcited, just happy, and people saying yes, Dubai did it. If Dubai can do it, we can. Well, you have to look at Dubai and how they did it, how they did theirs, and compare it to ours. Okay, don't just sit down and say Dubai did it. Dubai did what? You are talking about the artificial island. Dubai did not create a sea in a different place. Dubai did not send the sea to a different place because it is water, it is a sea, it is something that will flood the place. Once you are taking it to the place, you are going to flood the place, especially talking about Kumasi. You're going to flood Kumasi because where are you going to put the sea? Are you going to create a hole? A big hole somewhere, and how are you going to create a tunnel where the sea will pass through and fill the big hole and become, I don't know, how is it going to be? Is it a river you want to create in Kumasi? Is it a lagoon? Is it Lake Bosomtwe, which is the artificial lake or man-made lake? That can be understood. But to say that you want to do the sea, well, there is Lake Bosomtwe in Kumasi. Perhaps you can look at ways of, developing the lake and probably doing the port that you want to do. I don't know how it can be done on the lake though, but you can look at possible ways to do it. But to take the sea from Accra to Kumasi, Cheddar, you can do it. You can do it. It, it will not be done. You are just throwing dust into the eyes of Ghanaians. It will not be done. It's something that will not happen. You yourself, you know that you can do it. You are just saying it. You know that you can do it. And we are in Ghana here. If you like, become president today, I will be vindicated because I know you won't do it and you cannot do it. Talk about things that you can do, okay? And talk about things that are pressing to Ghanaians which need to be addressed. Look at the power cuts. The ECG problem, the electricity issue. These are things that Ghanaians would like that we find, lasting alternative to it. Do you understand? So you can be looking at certain things and all that. And of course, you can still develop Ghana because if we can have, the digitalization program that is very effective, it's going on. We know of the Ghana card and it's all happening and all that. Of course, I believe in some of the things that Cheddar is sharing with us. The technology hub, the laptops, the mobile phones, tourism and all that. And I think he said that he's going to create, a private zoo. Well, I believe in certain things, but there are things that you don't just say because you know that it cannot happen. You don't say them You just say them because you want to deceive the people, because you're a politician, or because you want to be a politician. Of course, I thought you said that you are, for the youth. So please don't be a politician. Just be it for the youth and tell us what the things that you want to do. But to say that you want to send seed to Kumasi, it is not possible. ɛnyɛ adeɛ a wobɛtumi ayɛ dwo te aseɛ saa ɛnyɛ adeɛ a wobɛtumi ayɛ. It is not possible. It is not possible by the fact, the data that we have right now in the nation. You understand? It is not possible by the way that the country is. It is not possible. There are things that are possible and things that are not possible and things that God can do. Fine, we understand these things. And of course, somebody will say, but man went to space. It wasn't possible, but it is possible that people go to space. Of course. So, yes, it could be possible that one day the sea will automatically or magically or whatever way that they want. Perhaps one day there could be that assurance that we will have the sea or part of the sea in Kumasi. But for now, as we speak now, Cheddar going to send sea to Kumasi. It is not something that he can do. It is not something that he will do. It is not something that is possible. That is my belief. That is my opinion. If you believe he can do it, share yours. But he can do it. Au revoir. All right. Thank you very much for spending this time with me. I'll come your way another time, and of course, we will still share our opinions on things that matter to us. My name once again is Amiel, and please hit the like button beneath the video to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Let us do this together. Thank you very much. And please also turn on your notification button so that anytime I drop a video, you can be notified or you get a notification. Please, once again, subscribe to this channel, and thank you very much. My name once again is Amiel, and this is Ghmessenger. Shalom.